the thing, so we can see all the skills they bring. You see the highlights on the TV screen, but there's a lot more happening behind the scenes. A biography of your favorite stars, and not just about their favorite cars. And every episode is fun things to find out. I'm gonna tell you more, but the ref's calling timeout. It's a Sports Illustrated for Kids show. Our guest host is Grant Hill, and his nickname's G. Co-Rookie of the Year, part of Dream Team 3. He'll show he's a hero with the heart he's got, and his skills on the floor with mad crazy shots. We'll learn double dutch from some kids with hope, and realize there's more to it than jump and rope. Brian Mitchell returns kicks on the field, but in the kitchen he can cook up a gourmet meal. In the zone of unknown, there's a hockey stick, and Adam Oates with the meaning of a hat trick. Julie Friday's gonna show us how to head a ball, so let's go to the show so we can see it all.
Hi, I'm here in Detroit, Michigan, where I'm supposed to meet today's special guest host, Grant Hill of the Pistons. I wonder where he could be.
Come here. Good kid. Here you go.
Thanks, sister.
Okay, try it now.
Hey, thanks a lot, Grant.
No problem. Hello, ma'am. I got you. I'll help you across the street.
What a great guy.
Hey, Eugene. Sorry I'm late.
Oh, Grant Hill. I've been so worried about you, man. Where have you been?
Sorry, I had to take care of a few things, but I'm here, and I promise I'll make it up to you. You want to go inside and shoot some hoops?
Yeah. You know, actually, I'm glad, because, you know, after all these things I've heard, I was starting to think that you were a little too good to be true. I mean, you're a guy who's accomplished so much by setting goals and challenging yourself to be the best. I mean, think about it. 2 college championships, Rookie of the Year, Dream Team 3.
Come on, man. Let's go in here, all right?
Rebecca, I hope you're having as much fun as I'm about to. Come on. Grant Hill.
Hey, Eugene, shooting hoops may be fun, but have you ever thought about rock climbing, kayaking, or even zip lining?
While Grant may be achieving every goal he sets, kids at wilderness camp set their own goals and achieve things they never thought they could.
I did it!
Like flying through the air attached only to a cable.
Time to go zipping! This is so much fun! Now, let's take on another radical sport, wakeboarding with the brothers Bonifay.
The All-American one is Parks Bonifay. At 15 years old, he's the Pro Tour wakeboarding champion. The wild child is Shane. Only 13, he's the current boys world wakeboarding champion. They're brothers and best friends. Each has a goal of achieving his personal best.
I had started because I was jealous because Parks was doing it and he did it really good, so I wanted to start doing it.
If Parks can do it, Shane will try it. The biggest difference? For Parks, wakeboarding seems to come naturally.
Nice.
Shane, on the other hand, has to work at his goals.
Parks just has the ability to watch it and see it and do it. It's uncanny. I mean, the ability to take and just do whatever you say and not change anything else.
I fell a lot more than Parks did.
The more you crash, the more you learn.
15 to 20 times a set.
So my advice is to crash. My goals are just to go out there, beat my personal best that I set last year, have fun at it.
I don't go out to beat everybody. I go out and I do my best. And then afterwards I
You
trust
say you went out there to beat me.
I'm out here to beat you, but not in tournaments.
Sure, they practice hard. How else do you become a champion? But mostly Parks and Shane admire and love each other as only brothers can. They've set their sights on achieving their personal best, and their dedication and hard work are paying off.
Hey, have your parents ever embarrassed you?
We have Jerome Bettis, Mark Newfield, Ricky Waters, Michelle Timms, Merton Hanks, and Rebecca Lobo. Have your parents ever embarrassed you at a game?
Most embarrassing moment was probably when I cried when my big brother didn't let me play football with the rest of the guys. And I went home and cried to my mother. My mother came out and took the football.
I remember when I was in a soccer game when I was young, my first soccer game, as a matter of fact, and I was out there and I was scared, so I started crying. And my dad came and dragged me out the field.
When I used to play in the Sandlot back there, you with all your homies and everything, you get hurt or something, your mom come out there, oh, my baby, no, Mom.
I'm running around playing a game and I swore at one of the opposition. So my mum came on the court and dragged me off, like said, you're out of there, like she was only watching the game. So in the middle of the game, she came on and dragged me off and smacked me on the bum, like that was very embarrassing, but I never swore again.
Came out the stands yelling at the referee because of a bad call. Just embarrassed, but I was kind of proud of her for sticking up for me.
There's gonna be times when you think your parents embarrass you. Your parents want nothing but the best for you, and they want you to succeed, and they want you to reach all the goals and dreams that you have because they know how happy you'll be if you do.
I can't believe I'm here with Grant Hill. Grant, it has been the dream of a lot of kids to play in the NBA, man, and you're here. I mean, do you sometimes stop and think, wow?
I say wow every day. Ever since I was a young kid and I was about your size, I dreamed of being in the NBA. Now be here, just completing my 3rd year, being an all-star, being on a show with you, makes me say wow.
Is it a challenge to keep pushing yourself to get better and better?
No, I want to be the best that I can be, and I feel I got a ways to go, and I'm just going to keep working hard. Now I guess my goal is to get an MVP one day.
We should probably move on.
Okay, but let me miss one first. I'm in a rhythm.
Wait. You gotta try a harder shot, man. We're gonna be here all day. Well, we could be here for a while, but don't go away. We'll be right back.
With more from the Sports Illustrated for Kids show.
This week's mystery athlete's name is Eldrick, but nobody calls him that. He began working toward his goals before he was 2 years old. Today, he shows his stripes in the sport of birdies and eagles. Who is he?
Coming up, Olympic soccer star Julie Foudy shows how to use your head, and the Washington Redskins' Brian Mitchell cooks up a treat. But did he bring enough for everybody?
Don't go away. We'll be right back with more of the Sports Illustrated for Kids show.
We're back with more of the Sports Illustrated for Kids show.
This week's mystery athlete is golfer Tiger Woods, the youngest golfer ever to win the Masters, and by a record 12 strokes.
Wilderness camp isn't just about having fun or accomplishing something thrilling. There you go. It's also about how to meet a challenge through careful preparation. With kayaking, you have to practice for a spill before you even get in the water.
This is a wet exit. This is the very first thing that you do in kayaking. What we're gonna do is when you roll upside down, you're gonna tuck forward, feel to the front, grab this grab loops, pop off the top, put your hands in the back, and just push yourself out.
Upside down.
Upside down.
In the water.
In the water.
My hoop is out. My helmet's on. Okay, I'm all ready now. That was great! Now I'm ready to kayak, and you're ready for the world champion double Dutch forces of Columbia, South Carolina.
This is how life is going to be. You got to work hard, and anything you want, and you want it bad enough, you got to put some time into it.
All you need is a little bit of rhythm, not even a lot. As long as you can keep that 1-2-1-2 beat, then anybody, we can teach, and we can even show you how to jump. It's 2 jobs, turners and jumpers. And usually, when you find people that watch the sport, they're like, I want to be the jumper, because the jumper gets all the glamour. But what people fail to realize is that without the turners, there is no jumper.
A majority of our tricks now, they come from like the Ringling Brothers, the circus. They thought it was going to be impossible for us to do it like in the ropes. But as they can see, we learned how to do it and do it well.
Singles, there are actually 2 turners and 1 jumper. And the ropes are about 12 to 14 feet long. You jump for 30 seconds in compulsory, 2-minute speed test. and a 1-minute freestyle.
Double Dutch is something that we think everybody should be involved with in one way or another, and the doors are never closed.
But some white kids, they come up to me and they be like, is Double Dutch only for black kids? And I tell them no, it's for all cultures.
We're not only learning how to jump rope, we're learning the ropes of life. That's how to get along with people, how to be dependable, how to stick to something a long time and be dedicated. Like I said, it's more to jumping rope than just jump rope. It's the ropes of life.
Grant learned to climb the ropes of life from his parents who've always set high standards for him. Now, Grant challenges himself to meet his own goals.
Want to race?
So what was it like growing up with a dad who was a pro athlete?
And for all you out there who don't know who my dad is, his name is Calvin Hill, and he played for the Cowboys. It was great. It was a lot of fun.
So what were the disadvantages?
Every time I played any sport at all, I was expected to be the best. I was expected, because my dad was a professional, to almost be a professional myself. So no matter if it was soccer, basketball, football, baseball, you name it, dodgeball, I was supposed to be the best.
So I heard it was your mom that ran the show.
All my friends called her the general because they said she was so tough on me. She was so strict. But I really owe her a lot. My mom was the glue who held the family together. She loves sports. She has a great personality, a great view on sports and life in general. She's really helped me and my dad through it all.
Here's the tip-off. Is it true that you didn't have a hoop?
Nah, I never had a basketball hoop.
So how did you practice?
I used to dribble around the house pretending like I had one. I think it's very important to practice, and that's something I've done my entire life. I think the more practice, the better you become. And you have to put time, you have to put a lot of energy into what you're doing, whether it's practicing your jump shot or practicing your homework, your math. You gotta put time in, you gotta work at it in order to be good.
To be good at anything, you got to learn the basics. Here's a soccer tip from U.S. Olympic gold medalist, Julie Foudy.
Today we're going to talk about heading. We're going to teach you how to head. This is a great header situation. When you're in front of the goal, boom, you head it down on the goal line, and the keeper can't save it because it's so low.
How do you do a header without making your head hurt?
That is an excellent question, but it actually doesn't hurt if you hit it in the right spot. Don't hit it on your head, hit it right here. Right here, right here. This is where you want it. Show them. That's it, right here. You're lying on your stomach, on your elbows, and all you're gonna do is your neck. You're gonna get your neck involved. So with a partner, I'm just gonna head it straight down. Trying to use my neck to get force. And here we go. Good, good. Now we're gonna try and get the hips involved too. So we're gonna use the hips to go forward. You start with your hips up and you bring them down. Start with your hips up and you bring them down. Ideally, what's gonna happen is it's gonna pop off your head because you're hitting the ball, you're attacking the ball's not coming to your forehead. That's it, good. Now we've got the hips involved, now we're gonna get the back involved. We're gonna start really arched back like this. When the ball comes, we're gonna snap forward onto our hands. See how it snaps off my forehead? We go back and forward. That's it. It doesn't hurt. Okay, last progression is everything's gonna come together. So you snap through the ball and snapping down. Excellent. Imagine you're reading a newspaper up here and you come through the newspaper. That's it. Heading's easy as that.
Hey, it may look easy, but you gotta learn the basics first.
We'll be right back with more of the Sports Illustrated for Kids show.
We're back with more of the Sports Illustrated for Kids show.
We now enter the zone of unknown.
Hi, I'm Adam Oates of the Washington Capitals. I've scored 258 goals in the NHL, but I have the most fun scoring 3 goals in a game, a hat trick.
So do I, my friend.
What? Who are you?
I am Lenny Bapsarap of Old Bombay Cricket Club of Bombay, India. And incidentally, the term hat trick comes from cricket.
Hey, he's not a hockey player.
I am a cricketer. And I have notched a few hat tricks myself.
Are you trying to tell me that you scored 3 goals in one cricket game with that paddle-looking thing?
Not in the least. And will you watch where you put that stick? In a cricket match, one bowls a hat trick, and I am a bowler, much like a pitcher in that very odd game you call baseball. The object is to get the ball past the batsman and hit the wicket.
This I've got to see.
That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And because of a tradition that started in 1858 when the first bowler did it, one receives a hat for their efforts. Oh, God, that is perfect. Hence, the hat trick.
Well, you see, Lenny, you may have had the first hat trick, but we have the best hats.
So what do kids get out of this? I mean, when they go home, how do they feel? What do they, what do they come home with?
Well, a lot of kids come into the program with a lot of apprehension. They're a little afraid of they don't really know what to expect. We start kids at 9 and they go all the way up to 18. As they see that they can really accomplish these things, they develop a lot of self-pride, a lot of confidence. They feel good about themselves, and they just go home as better people.
So you think that I can climb this?
Definitely. It's just like climbing a ladder. You just got to trust yourself.
Wow, this is hard. Trust myself, trust myself. There's Alan.
Try to use your feet. Stand up on your legs.
Okay.
And keep your hips into the rock. Really throw
Keep my hips into the rock. Woo! I did it! I was so scared. I never thought I could do it. Now I know the feeling of accomplishment that kids have when they leave here. How am I going to get back down?
It's called rappelling, and I'll show you how.
Cool. Wow! That was killer. Now check this out.
3, 2, 1.
Eugene, let me tell you, this is my favorite dessert.
Well, that's good, because that's exactly why we're here. I'm gonna ask you about your favorite things. I just have a few questions for you.
Oh, it's gonna melt.
No, it's not. Because we're gonna do this in 60 seconds. What's your favorite song?
Billie Jean, Michael Jackson.
Do you have a hidden talent?
I can play the drums, and I can play the piano.
Who was your favorite athlete growing up?
Other than my dad, I'd probably say Michael Jordan.
Did you have a nickname as a kid? I mean,
my dad called me Slug. Luckily today, that nickname hasn't stuck with me.
What was your favorite subject in school?
Favorite subject in school was history. My dad's a history major, and so am I, and I've always loved history.
Did you have a favorite school lunch?
Pizza. Pepperoni, to be exact.
And what's in your refrigerator?
Nothing.
Nothing?
So don't come to my house and eat anything. I have nothing there for you to eat.
Okay, Grant, that's it. Time's up.
Can I eat my ice cream now?
Sure, sure. Wait. Right after you introduce this next segment on the Redskins' Brian Mitchell and his hidden talent.
Is this gonna make me hungrier?
I think it might.
Okay, let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Brian Mitchell of the Washington Redskins. When I'm not whipping through defenders on the field, I'm normally whipping up something in my kitchen.
Brian Mitchell knows that preparation and planning are key ingredients to success, especially when he's making his favorite dish, shrimp etouffee.
A grocery list is just like a playbook. You have to be prepared before you start cooking. I'm gonna get some green peppers. Try to get a nice one. I don't know what etouffee means, but I think it means good food. Get some big onions. When I got into college, I kind of got tired of the food they were feeding us on campus. Wanted to do things on my own, so I would call my mom and get different recipes. You'll have some big guys eating. Most of my friends are 250 pounds to 340. So if you used to buy one of something, you buy 2 or 3 of it. That's the way you cook for them. It's about finished here. I'm forgetting something. Oh, you need shrimp. It's the main ingredient. Thanks, Mick. All right. Now that we have everything, let's get back to the kitchen and kick it off. There's not much similarity between football and cooking, except the preparation. I was in the 5th grade. The sandwich I used to cook, it was bacon, egg, barbecue sauce, which is funny, and mayonnaise. Now we're gonna get the sauté in it. You can't have shrimp etouffee without the shrimp. If you don't have the shrimp, then you just have stew, vegetable stew. Etouffee, I love that. That's why I'm 220 pounds now. It brings people together, and I like to entertain and be around friends. Smell good. That's good. Let's eat. This turned out good. I have some left over. I'll bring it to practice tomorrow.
Right there, right there. There you go. Right there, good.
Hey guys, I got some leftovers, but I only have enough for one guy. Who wants it? Yeah.
that remote. Wait till you see what Grant Hill's about to do.
We'll be right back with more of the Sports Illustrated for Kids show.
We're back with more of the Sports Illustrated for Kids show.
Kids often look up to sports heroes like Grant Hill, who dazzle them with their talent. But should athletes be held up as role models for kids? We asked students in Oak Grove Elementary School in Aliso Viejo, California, to sound off.
I think athletes should be role models because they get paid a lot of money and like kids watch them a lot. I think that they shouldn't because a lot of athletes do bad things when they're playing and kids will end up seeing that and then they'll try to do that too. Some kids don't have anybody to look up at to. So they might have to look up to a baseball player, basketball player. Some do drugs and stuff, and some they spit at the umpires and they start fights, but some of them, they really try their hardest and they're really good. Whether athletes want to be role models or not, they're still gonna be, even if they act bad or good.
So, what do you think? Write to the SI for Kids show or click onto our website, www.sikids-tv.com.
Well, I'll never forget what I learned here today. If you're prepared, you can meet challenges and accomplish your goals.
I did it! And you know what, Eugene? While you and Grant are eating ice cream, I'm gonna have a barbecue.
All right.
Well, that wraps it up, Grant. You're something else. Thanks for showing us that there's nothing you can't accomplish if you set goals and work hard to achieve them.
You know, you really are too good to be true.
Man, come on. I'm just like everybody else, just like you.
That's what you say. Take care.
I'll see you.
See you later.
All right. Hello, Pizza World? Hi, I'd like to order 40 pizzas.
And the name of the order?
Jordan. Michael Jordan in Chicago.
40 pizzas. Okay.
You know what? Make that 50 pizzas. We're real hungry over here.
We get it to you real quick, nice guy.
Thanks. Michael's gonna be mad.